By monitoring delta T, the Prestige IAQ 2.0 thermostat can alert your customers when their system is not operating as expected and provide them with instructions to contact you for service. Let's review how to set up delta T Diagnostics. Before getting started, keep in mind that delta T Diagnostics are only available on Prestige IAQ 2.0 systems. To begin the delta T setup process, go to the installer setup screens on Prestige. The first step is to select the return and discharge air sensors. Step 2 is to select which terminals are wired to the discharge and return air sensors. The sensors are connected to the S1 and S2 terminals at the equipment interface module. And finally, you'll be prompted by the setup screens to turn on the heat and cool delta T Diagnostics. After completing the installer setup, you'll be prompted to finish the diagnostic setup, which includes running an equipment test to check delta T and then set delta T limits. The first step will be to turn on stage 1. When delta T begins to stabilize for stage 1, then turn on stage 2. After delta T begins to stabilize for stage 2, press Next Step. The thermostat saves the delta T and runtime data for each stage you test. Press on stage 1 to set the delta T limits and runtime. Set appropriate minimum and maximum delta T limit based on the delta T reading from the equipment test and what you consider to be unacceptable system performance. Select a runtime when delta T began to stabilize during the equipment test. When the thermostat is controlling the system, the thermostat will compare delta T to the minimum and maximum limits after the equipment has run for this length of time. Next, you will set the limits and runtime for stages 1 and 2 of cooling, and then you'll repeat the process for heating. When the system operates below the minimum limit or above the maximum limit multiple times, an alert is recorded in the log, and an alert is displayed to the user along with your contact information. Setting up delta T Diagnostics is easy, and the benefits of doing so will mean connecting you to more new business opportunities than ever before.